Stop trying to sound so professional in your content. That's why no one is paying attention. You don't sound smart, you just sound boring, and boring never wins online. And here's the thing, most people don't try to sound professional because they want to impress someone, but because they are scared. They are scared to be seen. They are scared to make mistakes. They are scared of being judged by others. And this perfectionism is just hiding behind insecurity. And what psychology says about perfectionism is that you're so scared of being judged that you're trying to do everything perfect so no one can judge you. But the truth is, they will judge you no matter what. So there's no sense of like being perfect or something like this. Because if you're doing nothing, they will judge you for doing nothing. If you're just be normal and be average, they're judging you for being average. And if you're going crazy, they will judge you for being crazy. So it doesn't matter in which direction you go, they will judge you. Real confidence doesn't come from this polished things, all the filters, perfect camera gear, and just hiding behind that. Real confidence is to present the real you, the authentic you. So let's take a second and think back to school. You remember this boring professor using this long, complicated words, and you didn't remember a thing. It's just because he's focusing on being professional, not to connect. And now think about the cool teacher who's telling stories, who's fun, because this teacher is focusing on being authentic. The other professor just focuses on sounding professional. But this is like boring. People want to connect, and everything you say, it stuck in their heads because they want to connect with you. They feel relatable. They can identify with your perspective, with your worldview, with your lifestyle, whatsoever. And this is what makes a difference. And back when I started content creation, I tried to do everything highly polished and being perfect about my stuff, about my content pieces, and reading everything word by word from a script. And yeah, it leads nowhere. It's just you sounding professional, but there was no engagement. I mean, people out there and your audience, they're not stupid. They are feeling if it doesn't come from your heart. It's just reading off script by script, or they can smell if it's coming from ChatGPT. And then I learned one thing that changed everything for me. And it was a good friend that was telling me that in my reels, I'm not sounding like myself. I'm not sounding like I would FaceTime with him. And then it clicked. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you as a person. And when I'm thinking about that this is just FaceTime, I will just call you and just talk like if it's my best friend. And then I'm not sounding like professional, and I'm focused more on just connecting. And that's the shift you need. People don't follow you because of the information. Because like I said, the information they can get from YouTube, from ChatGPT, from Google, somewhere else. They follow you because you are you. You are authentic. You have the lifestyle. You think about topics in a specific way. For example, in my case, people following me because I'm an entrepreneur, but not in this like, for me, it's like toxic hustle culture. Working 24/7, no days off, less sleep. No, I'm thinking differently about this. I'm thinking about performance and longevity. That if you're efficient, you don't need to work 12 hours a day. I'm thinking about having a good sleep and taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental and physical health. This is what I think. And that's why people follow me instead of other guys. So here are 3 steps to unlock the authentic you. Step 1 is to grab your phone and just to make a voice memo. 5 minutes, set a timer. Imagine that you're sending a voice memo to one of your best friends. No script, not sounding professional, just talking about a specific topic, like personal branding, like sports, or something else. Why is it good? Because it's like authentic. You can talk freely like you would talk to a best friend. Step 2 is to catch your phrases. So these are the phrases that you usually would use if you just talk to a friend. Then just write down 2 to 3 phrases. It could be something like, hey man, real talk, or something else. And this is the slang that you just want to build in your scripts if you want to say so. So it sounds more like you and not like ChatGPT or something else. And this is pure gold because this is actually you. Step 3 is to talk to their struggles. So what you do is you write down the main pain points of your audience. Take another 5 minutes, write it down, And then you combine that with your phrases, which you usually do if you just talk to a friend, and then you have the perfect script if you want to say so. So this is then the authentic you, not trying to sound professional, not reading a script word by word, just so you don't make mistakes or something else. And then if you're finished, just read it out loud. If it sounds like you, then congratulations, you unlocked your authentic you. Let me give you a quick contrast. If you want to sound professional, then you can say, here are 5 tips to stop procrastination. Here's the real reason why you procrastinate and how I hacked it. You see the difference? One is a personal story that you talk about, one struggle that you overcome by yourself, and now you're just talking about it. It's like talking about experiences instead of teaching someone, because no one likes teachers, right? And here's the big picture. People don't follow you for information or for value. They're following you for your perspective, your vibe, your personality. And this is what sets you apart from other creators. And again, think of your favorite creators. You're not following them because they're sharing these tips, these hacks, these strategies. You follow them because you like them, their lifestyle, their perspective, or just the way how they explaining things. Maybe that's why people will follow you too. And this is just step 1. Once you unlock your authentic you, the next step is learning how to package that into content that spreads like wildfire. And I will break it down in another video. So yeah, I'm curious. Just drop in the comments what phrases you are using in your slang. I would love to hear them. And if you want to see more videos on how to build a personal brand, you already know what to do. Just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next one. See you in the next video.